Yo, 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 what up, what up? Let me fix my mic, man. I'm looking real raggedy right now. It's all right. I don't care. You see it's right there. What's good with y'all, man? Damn, I'm probably jacking the mic all up. Hold on. I'll give y'all a chance to load in anyway. There we go. What's good with y'all, man? Ball Hawk here, man. Wanted to do a live stream right quick to talk about Antonio Brown and Ryan Clark and the beef that they got. Well, I think it's a beef with Ryan Clark towards a. Well, they don't like each other. All right. If y'all didn't know, Ryan Clark was a teammate of Antonio Brown. They said legend has it that Antonio Brown used to do him dirty when it came to running routes, and that Ryan couldn't check him. And then it's a story about them getting into a altercation because Antonio Brown said something to Dick LeBeau. And then Ryan also said that Antonio Brown was screaming, "Don't touch me, I'm the franchise," which I don't know about that because Antonio was still pretty young during that period. And I'm pretty sure that story would have came out way before him sharing that a couple years ago. But if you've been living under the rock, Antonio Brown didn't play in the last game of the season versus the Bengals, and they were saying he was injured, but it was because he went AWOL and you know he broke team policy, so they sat him out. And now we got everybody saying that Antonio Brown needs to be traded. And Ryan Clark went on SVP, I think it was SVP, and he basically just went in and spoke what he felt was the truth of saying that Antonio Brown needs to be traded. And let me read some of his quotes that he said because I don't want to quote him wrong. He basically said, "This is where Steelers coach Mike Tomlin has to put his foot down and shop Antonio Brown," Clark said. He went on to list what he considered Brown's faults, such as going on Facebook Live while the coach was talking, leaking team information, and complaining how many times he touched the ball. So Ryan Clark also said that Antonio Brown is a type of guy that doesn't care about wins or losses. He just cares about the targets and how many catches he has, blah, 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 blah. And then Antonio Brown responded by calling Ryan Clark Uncle Tom, which is, that's pretty harsh, right? And it got me thinking, man, why would Antonio Brown call Ryan Clark Uncle Tom? You know, usually when an African American says that to another African Americans because they felt like you buck dancing for the other man, that you don't have the same energy for people outside your race, that you're quick to attack people of your own color. And I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of confused about this whole situation. I understand why the media is blown out of proportion. That's what they do. But I do find it funny that a lot of African American athletes who turn analysts are so quick to really dog the men that look like them and give passes to. All right, let's cut right to the chase, right? If you're still a fan, right, and you got an issue with Antonio Brown and you calling him selfish, the same people should also have an issue with the leader of the team, not the head coach, which they have an issue with him. But nobody seems to ever have an issue with Big Ben. And this dude will publicly throw any and everybody under the bus, try to get a coach fired, do everything in his power to deflect his bad play. I just feel like there's still a locker room, man. It's trash. It's nice and trash. It is. From the Le'Veon Bell situation, you got so many dudes who, in front of a microphone, they just say too much. Like, you don't have to answer every damn comment or give your take on everything. Even with the Antonio Brown situation, you got guys saying, "We want him here, but you can't let your brothers down. We want him here, but you got to understand." Man, look, man, just say you want your brother here and leave it at that. Big Ben swear up and down that Antonio Brown is a close friend to him. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody a close friend of mine, I am not going in front of the media after the game and say, well, AB got to run this route, or go on the radio later. Well, AB got to do this. He got to do that. If that's my homeboy, that's my true friend, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to come out and say we should have threw the juju 3 straight times when I know AB my good friend, because he going to take it and feel some type of way. Like, everything don't have to be out on Front Street. But back to Ryan Clark and Antonio Brown, I don't call another black man Uncle Tom, but I can see how he felt like Ryan Clark was being a Uncle Tom. I can see how he felt that way. Because he like, and I don't know, I'm trying to research it. I don't remember Ryan Clark ever saying that Big Ben need to be traded and he need to be shipped out. Has anybody ever said, has the media ever said that Big Ben need to be traded? For all the acts he's done, from the rape accusations to the motorcycle to all the stuff he does in front of the camera. Have we ever heard that said about Big Ben? Le'Veon Bell, oh yeah, they said he's selfish, you got to trade him. It seemed like everybody outside of Ben, maybe because he played quarterback, maybe because he's a quarterback. Quarterback, you get that preferential treatment. Some quarterbacks. Some. So maybe that's why Antonio Brown went the Uncle Tom route, because he like, yo, fam, I know I used to do you dirty on the practice field, and I know you was caping for Dick LeBeau when I challenged him on the field, because you a defensive guy and that's your defensive coordinator, but enough is enough. I mean, sooner or later, man, we got to realize that don't nobody have an issue with somebody when they successful. But as soon as you don't meet that criteria, now you're a problem. Production's still there. Attitudes is attitudes. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Now all of a sudden you gotta trade Antonio Brown, because you know Juju had a phenomenal season. But now all of a sudden you want to trade. Everybody want to trade Antonio Brown because the Steelers finally didn't make the playoffs. Like, it's been going on since day one. You know what you signed up for. Now you got a big contract. Like, how you gonna move him? You got this big. I mean, it's plenty of teams that'll take him. But how much do you want for him? It's just crazy. What up, Ryan? It's just crazy. You want to trade Antonio Brown, 6 straight seasons with 100 catches. He's been averaging 100 catches, at least 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns over a 6-year span. Yes, he's 30 years old. He's not a running back, so he can still give you 4 to 5. With his work ethic and his ability to remain healthy and things like that, it's no different than the Giants and Odell Beckham. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime something go bad in New York, the one dude who can't show any type of emotion is Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham from now on has to be cookie cutter, or they're going to use his temperament against him. How come we ain't talk about Adam Thielen and Kirk Cousins argument on the sideline? How come, you know, we ain't saying Adam Thielen is a diva? You know what I'm saying? How come we not talking about that? That got swept under the rug real quick. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You got to pay attention, man. And maybe that's why Antonio Brown called him and Uncle Tom, because he's like, so y'all talking about me. So Antonio Brown can kick over a trash can. Front page news. It's talked about all week. Why this? I mean, it's the truth, man. We got to call a spade a spade. It's not the same energy, bro. It's not the same energy. It's not. Everything ain't about race, but you want somebody that you. Well, this is deeper than rap for them. I'm gonna just put it to y'all like that, man. This ain't rehearsed. This is just straight off the cuff. This is deeper than rap. They don't like each other. Ryan don't like Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown don't like Ryan. Ryan got a job to do, and he gonna make sure he keep getting them checks. And he know good and damn well if he was a GM of the Pittsburgh Steelers, his ass would not trade no Antonio Brown. Look, man, I'm sorry. Ain't no way in the world I'm trading Antonio Brown. There is no way. None. For what? For what? So I'm gonna trade Antonio Brown but keep old ass Big Ben. You gonna get rid of Le'Veon Bell but keep old ass Big Ben? Think about this logic, man. You gonna keep old ass Big Ben, but you willing to give Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell because you got Juju. Which, if you get rid of Big Ben, I'm pretty sure that whole locker room dynamic will actually get better. He's the toxic personality in that locker room. He is. He is. He would make life easier for Mike Tomlin. He would make life easier for everybody in that locker room, everybody in that front office. Big Ben is the damn issue, in my opinion. It ain't no different than the Green Bay Packers with A-Rod. They ain't going to be successful no more because A-Rod is a grade A asshole unless he get his way. If it ain't going right, A-Rod going to be a A+ asshole. Got to call a spade, man. He's an asshole. He is. Talk about every player is selfish, man. People kill me when players can't be selfish. Everybody's selfish. It's a business. What's the only way you're gonna get paid? It's just not off wins and losses. Yes, everybody want to win and lose, but we also know you got to produce. How you get to the Hall of Fame? How you become an all-time great? Your production, right? Unless you're a quarterback, you need rings. But even then, when guys going to the Hall of Fame, they looking at them numbers and how you stack up with the all-time greats. Just can't say wins and losses. Won't never hear Charles Haley as the best defensive lineman ever. He got 5 of them tains, 5 rings. You'll never hear Charles Haley name as one of the top defensive players of all time. So please, please, please drink the shut the hell up juice for wins and losses. That's a narrative that's been built and been having legs, just like the narrative of Antonio Brown right now. It's take it off and run. Ain't nobody gonna trade him. Steelers. If y'all trade him, you dumb as hell. You dumb. That's like you're dumb for not paying Le'Veon Bell. You're dumb. That's why y'all at where y'all at. Y'all couldn't close your show because Le'Veon Bell was your closer. Yes, James Conner had an exceptional season, but he won't Le'Veon Bell. At the end of the day, he not him. That's what I always tell. Oh, you could just sign this guy. Yeah, but he not him. They don't never tell y'all that. They don't never give y'all that truth. They just be talking, feeding you narratives. So you got to start thinking for yourself. I don't like the fact that Antonio Brown called Ryan Clark Uncle Tom. I hate when our people say that to each other. But God damn it, that's how he felt. If Ryan Clark feel like Antonio Brown need to be traded, then he need to understand that it's gonna be some damn dragon coming from Antonio Brown because he's like, oh, you want to uproot me. So it's your opinion they need to get rid of me. Ryan Clark, the same dude that don't never speak on the stuff with the Washington Redskins, and he was there. He see what go on the Washington Redskins. I ain't never really heard him really talk down about the Washington Redskins or what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to give y'all a clear picture of why Antonio might have used that term towards him. It's deeper than just stuff in the media, man. If you trade Antonio Brown, you's a damn fool. And y'all might be saying, Ball Hawk, you's a damn fool for wanting to keep it. I wear that. I will wear that. Come on, man. Is it that bad? How come we ain't trying to ask if Antonio Brown got mental health issues or something? I mean, a dude go AWOL and don't want to talk to folks. Like, sit him down with somebody that specializes in the brain and make sure he okay. Instead of just saying somebody like, we need to exhaust all avenues in this investment. You one of the best that ever did it. I'm exhaust. Hey, get that specialist. Talk to him. Y'all just so quick to just do that to somebody. Just get rid of him. That's how you know you got too much money, man. When you can just get rid of an investment like that. Something wrong with y'all, man. Not y'all, but you know the y'all I mean. Not y'all that's looking at me. I ain't saying y'all, but y'all. This is crazy. Why is this even news? And also, Steelers, you got some explaining to do because he really won't hurt, and y'all said he was hurt. So you got to explain to the NFL and the NFLPA why he was on the injury list, what's going on. Yeah, why I look like I got the bacon neck from the Hanes commercial. Shout out to Mike Vick, game changer, V7 Clothing. Go to v7clothing.com. I know my shirt wrinkled. That's what happens when you wake up and you want to talk. And I can't be on Facebook without a shirt on. So don't be clowning me because my shirt wrinkled, dog. Don't do that. But that's it, man. Just a quick 15-minute stream, yo. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be easy. Salute. Subscribe to the channel, the new channel, new and improved channel 2.0. I got to get all my subscribers back. Holler at your boy.